Hello students, welcome to Reha Prakashan Academy Maharashtra. I am Sumita. Today we are learning subject English and our topic is sentence formation for standard 10th. Okay, sentence transformation. What is our topic? That is sentence transformation. Okay, this is our topic name, transformation. Okay, now see students, what is the exact meaning of sentence transformation? Okay, when you read a word transformation, what comes in your mind? Transformation. See, over here, we will go to our first page. See, this word is transformation, right? Everyone is able to see this? Yes. Now, tell me, when you read this word, what comes in your mind? See, we will break down this sentence first. Okay, we are talking about sentences. And which sentence? We have to know about the transformation. Now see, T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R, transfer or mission. Okay, transfer and mission. See, transfer means what? To convert or exchange. Okay, what we will do? We will exchange the sentence, or we will convert or change. How many words I have tell you about this? Transfer, convert, exchange or change. How many words we have taken for a transfer? That is convert, exchange and change. What we will do? We will change that word or sentence. We are talking about here sentence. Transforming. Okay. We are changing the sentence. But there is a one fun fact about this, that we are not changing the meaning of it. Understood? Now I have given here a written explanation. You just read it. Okay. Now see, sentence transformation means changing the form or structure of a sentence. We are changing the form. Okay, form means what? A word, but with SIMILAR, similar meaning of the word, and then sentence. Without a word we cannot form the sentence. Do you know about this? Yes. If we are using the word, we can form the sentence. This is a basic knowledge about this, right? Now see students, what we are talking for. We are talking for transformation of a sentence, but in a structure of a sensitive without changing its meaning. It's improve writing flexibility. Okay, helps in understanding grammar deeply, and it is a very common exam topic. Okay, now see over here, if I say, I have not taken this. See, this is one. Take it as an example. This is an example number 1. Now I am writing over here example number 2 for your explanation or your knowledge. Now see students, I will change the word from change and structure, that will be sentence transformation is called a exchange of words, but the meaning remain constant. Okay, now see, everyone can see this, and again see this part also. First part is what? We have taken the meaning, that what for sentence transformation. Understand? Now see what sentences or what para I have given over here. This is a para 1 and this is a para 2. But is it meaning is different? No, I have written the same, but words are exchanged. Meaning is same. Now how you read with me, you can understand it. Okay. Sentence transformation means changing the form or structure of a sentence without changing its meaning. It's improved with flexibility and helps in understanding grammar deeply. And here is a very common exam topic. Now see, over here I have written the same. If you read this and read this, you will understand there is a one meaning. Okay. Sentence transformation is called exchange of words, but the meaning remain constant. What I have done, I have changed little bit over here and here. So what will happen? Meaning is same. Okay. This way. Understand? Now, next we will talk about purpose of a sentence transformation. Why you should learn the sentence transformation in your studies. Now see, purpose is what? To express the same idea in different grammatical form to avoid repetition in writing, to improve sentence verbally, to test grammar knowledge in exams. Right? What it will be happen if you know how to use a sentence transformation, you will have a more idea about expressing your thoughts. Right? Thoughts. See, over here I have taken the idea, but while explaining I have said thoughts. Thoughts and idea is same. Right? So grammatical form to avoid repetition in writing. See, if I say I love mango, or if I say I love fruits, but which fruit? Mango. Right. So I eat mango every day. Right. This is a second sentence. But if I am using transformation of a sentence, how I will say I love to eat mango every day. Is the same? We have taken three lines first, and then only in a one line I have said what I have to say. Understand? Getting my point? Understood? Okay. Now see, but what will happen? Test your grammatical skills. Knowledge is also called as a skill. Sorry, this should be written proper. S-K-I-L-L-S. Skills. Okay, skills and knowledge is same, right? If you have an idea, if you have a knowledge about it, you will use your skill sets, right? Means you are using your knowledge itself, as simple as that. Okay, now we will take another part, that is the example for your better understanding. Now pay attention over with the examples. Now see what example I have given over here. That is an example that affirmative, she is always honest. Negative is what? She is never dishonest. See, honest, Honest is what? Affirmative sentence while using affirmative means what? In a positive way. This is also called as a positive and negative. Negative. Okay. Now see, in affirmative, she is always honest, and a negative, she is never dishonest. See, we have used over here a negative word, but the meaning is same. Same meaning. Okay. Now, she is always honest is the sentence, and on a negative, we have used the word which is not related to a positive, right? They are not directly telling about the positive side, but they have given the idea about positivity itself, but in a different way, or using such a words which are alternatives for the main sentence. Okay, so she is never dishonest means obviously what, she is honest always, right? Now next is affirmative sentence, that is everyone like the film. Now see negative, no one dislike the film means automatically what, everyone is liking it. See, dislike and like, these are opposites, right? We are using the opposites words in a positive way. That is what a negative. An affirmative is simple, talking about the positive sentence, taking about the proper words, right? Now, tip to avoid double negatives. Okay, use not with the opposites, meaning not simply adding not. Now see, this is very useful for your students to understand. Okay, what I have written over here. See, tip, what I have given the tip. Tip is avoid double negatives. Okay, now this is, next one is important, and it is a very simple way to understand what is about the transformation of a sentence. Okay, using not, used not with the opposites. See what I have said over here, students. See what I have said over here, that is dislike and like are the opposites, right? See, if I like, and what is the opposite? Dislike, right? These are the opposite words, but opposite are there, but we have taken it as that form that automatically convert in a positive sentence, right? By using or playing with the words. Okay, if you know now how to play with the words, you can talk fluently, you can write properly, your communication skill will be improved automatically. This is very important for your students to improve your communication skills. When you will go to the college, it is a very important part for your students to know about the more words, more sentences, more knowledge about it, right? So what will happen when you go to the colleges? You will feel free to handle your studies. Okay, now if you have a proper idea about the words, automatically you can focus on your studies, and you can also enjoy your college life also. That is also important, right? Only study? No, you have to enjoy also and study also as well. Okay, do more studies, but okay. Now see what we have taken about. See, we are talking about a tip. Okay, now as since as this is the last years of your schooling life, you are moving into the next part, that is of a very important and sensitive part of your life, that is your college life, right? Now while this, you have to know about the more words and more sentences, so this is an important for your students. Okay, now another sentence, what we have taken over here, can you focus on this part? Now, right, now see, we talk about that sentence. Now we are talking about this sentence. Not, simply add not. Now see over here, not is taken as a negative side, right? As like as dislike. Positive is what? See over here, positive, positive, or AFFIRMATIVE. Okay, or we are talking about NEGATIVE. Now positive is what? Like it's positive word, and is like this. Dislike is a negative word. But in this sentence, what we have done, we have arranged that negative word as in that way, the sentence become and its meaning become same. Okay, how everyone likes the film, but no one dislike the film means what is everyone is liking it. Okay. Now next is what? Again, next example over here. Assertive to interrogative. Okay, explanation is here. Assertive sentence make a statement. Interrogative statements or sentences ask as a question. We use auxiliary verbs to form question. Now see over here what we have taken. We have taken assertive. He is a good boy. Interrogative is what? He is not a good boy, and question mark is added over here, asking a question. Is he not a good boy? Means what? He is a good boy. We have converted this sentence to as a question, question. Why? Because that is a interrogative. Interrogative means what? To interrogate or to get a getting the investigation or asking a question like that, you can get the proper answers itself. Okay. Now that is what? Assertive sentence. That is what? She can drive a car. Interrogative is what? Can she not drive a car? See over here we have taken the question also using the auxiliary verb from questions. So can she not drive a car? And question mark over here. Now rule are there also. Okay. Now what is the rule? Add a question word if needed in yes no time, in word subject and helping verb. Okay. Now next is what? That is a interrogative to assertive explanation. Change the question to a statement without changing the meaning. Okay. Remove the question format and answer it as a fact. What we are talking for? Interrogative to assertive. Now we are converting interrogative means question type question into normal sentence. That is called as a fact or statement. We have to, what is the rule? That we have to remove the question format and answer it. Okay, this should be in a formal answers. Okay, now so we will take an example. Now see, interrogative is what? Isn't she is great singer? Isn't she means what? Taken a not or no type over here. Isn't she is great singer and question mark is there. Now answer, or we have to answer, we have to write the assertive sentence in an answer type, but it is a fact. Fact means a true sentence. She is a great singer. Okay, now see, if you are sitting in a gathering hall, okay, and you suddenly you see your old friend of your school life, or your into a tuition, whenever you have meet that guy in college, you meet that guy into a gathering hall. Okay, there is one function in your college, so you meet suddenly him. So in that way, how you talk? See, we talk about your old memories, right? See, if you talking about, and if you suddenly remember another guy, that was also your friend, or you met with them. Okay. Now see what you say. Is he is going to college? What you say? Your friend said, yes, he's also going to college, but XYZ is his college name. That is what? That is what? Interrogative to assertive. Understand? Okay, I am telling you in a very simple way. Okay. Another is what? See, over here we have taken the interrogative. Now that is what? Does he not know the truth? He knows the truth. He is given the simple answer to this question. If you see that, if you can imagine this, your two friends are talking. That is what? Into interrogative and assertive type. You are asking some kind of a question, he gives the same answer, but this is what he did. He removed the question in that, and on a part which is a not related or negative part, and give the simply answer within yes or no form. Okay, this is what? Interrogative to assertive. Okay, now next is exclamatory to assertive explanation. Now see, exclamatory sentences shows strong feeling like joy, sorrow or surprise. Showing the feelings about joy means happiness. Okay. Happiness. Sorrow, surprise. Sorrow means sad. And surprise means everyone knows surprise. Okay. Surprise test. Like that. Surprise. Okay. To transform them, we remove the emotion and present it as a plain fact. Okay. Now see, we will talk about the example so we will understand easily. What a beautiful flower it is. Now see, over here exclamatory mark is there. Question type is also here. What a beautiful flower it is. Now see, assertive is what? It is a very beautiful flower. Given as an answer, remove the emotion. See, simply it is say, what a beautiful flower it is. See, it was a feeling a joy or feeling the positivity of a flower. But another sentence, okay, it is good, okay, it is beautiful, like that. It is a very beautiful flower. Okay, it is a beautiful flower. No need to add an emotion. Yeah, it is okay. Everywhere there are flower. Why need to so get excited, or why to get so happy about or positivity of that flower? No, not need. But exclamatory sentences are regarding to what a beautiful flower, and assertive is what? It is a very beautiful flower, said very normally. Okay, now exclamatory is what? How lucky you are. Now see, how lucky you are means there is an excitement over here. And assertive is that you are very lucky. See, talking about the lucky word, but see the differences and see the expressions on my face when I'm talking the sentences. See, how lucky you are. And if I say, okay, you are very lucky. Means, can you understand the differences about this? This is about the emotion and the feelings and the meaning. which cannot be changed, but feeling and emotion are not, doesn't matter for a second sentence. Okay. Now another, C, simple to compound, complex, and vice versa. Vice versa means what? Everyone know about this word, vice versa? No? Yes? How many of them knows? Good. So we will talk about everything. First we will talk about the above and then about the vice versa. Okay. Now see, simple to compound, complex. Compound means what? And complex means what? And a simple means what? We have given over here a table, a proper explanation, and the example part also. Okay, I will make you visible the screen. Okay, is this okay for you, students? Now see, we will talk about first type, then explanation, and then example also. Here are so beautiful example I have presented over here. Now you just pay attention over here. Now see, this is our first type, second and third. Okay, what we are talking for? Talking for transformation of sentence. Okay, or sentence transformation. Now see, in a simple, what happened? One finite word. That is what an example. Seeing the police, he ran away. What happened? He see the police. He ran away. Compound is what? Two main clauses joined with the conjunction. Now everyone know about the conjunction. Means what? He saw the police and ran away. Adding conjunction, two main clause. He saw the police. One sentence. Another is ran away is another sentence. He saw the police and ran away. Not run away. It's R-A-N, ran. R-U-N, run. Okay. Now see, we will talk about complex. One main and one more subordinate clause. Now see, we have to learn about the clauses in first unit. Okay. Now see, when he saw the police, he ran. One main cause is what? See the police, means seeing the police, and he ran. In short, subordinate clause is what? Ran. Understood? Yes or no? Say something. Yes, no, nothing. Okay, fine. Now see, students, over here I have given this. You just take a screenshot of this and keep it in your done. Okay, now we will move to next part, that is what? Active to passive voice. Okay, already convert in a chapter, but it's a common transformation format. Okay, we have learned about the voice chapter, that is our second. Okay, but is a common transformation format in exams. So revise tense, rules and object. Grammar notes. Okay, do not change the tense or basic meaning. Okay, while learning about the sentence that is what? Do not change the tense or basic meaning. Use synopsis or opposite expressions carefully. Always recheck if the new sentence makes logical sense. Okay. Now, while reading this point, what you feel? What you have to do? You have to take care about the rules first. Which is our rules? Our rules is do not change the tense. You cannot write, and if the sentence is in a past tense, you should be written in the past tense itself. Do not change the tense. Do not make it as a present. Okay, or another. Okay, now see. Use synopsis means what? Using words carefully. That is what I opposite expressions carefully. Okay, and always recheck if the new sentence make logical sense. Means if you are only doing the making the changes in the sentence and that has no logic about that sentence. Is it useful? Is it not? Not is it not useful? Okay. Notes more. Sometimes multiple transformations are possible. Choose the most natural and grammatically correct one. Okay. If you can make one sentence in a very multiple times, transformation or possible, choose the most natural. Okay. Grammatically correct one. You should always take care about the grammatical mistakes over here. Another is what? Words like never, none, no one, not only, but also are commonly used in sentence transformation. See which word we usually use? Never, none, no one, not only, but also are commonly used in sentence transformation. Okay. Now see students, tips to practice transforming every type from your textbook and beyond. Okay, not only from the textbook, from your beyond also. Means beyond the textbook, means from out of the textbook also you can learn. Understand what changes and what remains constant. Learn like linking words and but all through thought because sense exists. Okay, or etc. etc means everyone know etc is meaning. Now see, linking word is important all through thought because meaning should be same. Okay. Now see, this is our multiple choice question. Okay, now practice. She is always punctual. This is a sentence. Okay, she is not punctual. She never's late. She is always not late. She is sometimes late. Now see, she is always punctual. What should be correct answer? Correct answer should be she is never late. How? Which means she is punctual. So what will be the answer? Answer 2. No one could solve the puzzle. That is affirmative sentence. Now convert that into negative. Everyone failed to solve the puzzle. Someone solved the puzzle. Anyone could solve the puzzle. Everyone solved it. This is what? No one could. Sorry. No one could. And everyone failed is same. So option 1 is the answer. Okay. He is not a bad person. That is affirmative. Convert into negative. He is not good. He is terrible person. He is a good person. He is sometimes rude. Now see, which one is nearest? See, he is not a bad person. Means automatically he is a good person, not a bad person. So he is a good person is the right answer. Everyone liked the painting. What is the question? Everyone liked the painting. So options are there. No one liked the painting. No one hated the painting. No one disliked the painting. Or nobody painted it. This is irrelevant. Now remaining this one. No one liked the painting? No, because everyone was liked about it. So no one hate liked are opposites. What is our rule? Use the opposites in a proper way. No one dislikes the painting. Now see over here, which is nearest between these two? See, this is the trick. This is a tricky question about the MCQs. You have to find the perfect. So focus on this question for a second and thought and try to understand which one is the correct answer. No one hated the painting. Means what? Everyone has liked that painting. But no one disliked the painting. Dislike means what? No one dislike. So this is nearest to like almost same opposite. Like dislike or hated. Which word you will take? We will take dislike word over here. So we will talk about option number no one disliked the painting. Okay. Now again, fifth question is what? She sings well. She sings well is the sentence. Can she sings? Does she sings well? Does she not sings well? She sings well. Doesn't she? Now see. She sings well is interrogative. Now we have to find what? Can she sings or does she sing well? Does she not sing well? She sings well, doesn't she? So what will be the answer? Can she sings is the answer. Okay. They are coming now. Sorry. Next is what? They are coming now. That is. And what is the option are there? Are they coming now? They are coming now. When they are coming, they will come now. Now see, which one is? They will come now. Next, what is lovely voice she has? Now, I find she has a lovely voice. She has a very lovely voice. Her voice is bad. She had a good voice. The what we will take? She has a very lovely voice. How clever the boy is! Exclamatory. Now see, the boy is clever. The boy was clever. The boy is very clever. Or he is a boy. See, this is a not related. Clever is missing over here. Okay. Now remain this 3. Now see which one is right. We have to remove this exclamatory. We have to remove this also. And made little bit changes. So what will be the answer? The boy is clever is the answer. Now next is what? Ravi is so tired that he cannot walk. Ravi is too tired to walk. Ravi is tired but walks. Ravi walks while tired. Ravi cannot walk but he is tired. We will take the 4th one. He tried to succeed. Since he tried, he failed. Because he succeeded, he tried. Tough, he tried, he failed. Because he tried, he succeeded. Which one is right? Option 4 is right. Okay. Everyone understood how to solve? Now, this is for your homework. Okay. Make a screenshot of it now. Okay. Make a screenshot. Okay, then now see, we will solve the MCQ over here itself. You solve it your own, but I am explaining now. Okay, pay attention over here. What is the sentence? She works hard to pass. Complex. She worked hard because she passed. She works hard so that she may pass. She passed because she worked hard. She may pass because she worked. Which one is right, students? She passed because she works hard. This one is the right option. Now next. He is rich but not proud. He is rich but not proud. Thought of he is rich, he is not proud. If he is rich, he is not proud. He is rich and proud. Because he is rich, he is not proud. Which one is right? He is rich and proud, or because he is rich, he is not proud. Which one is complex? Complex is fourth. Okay. He must be punished. Interrogative. Shall he be punished? Will he be unpunished? Must he not be punished? He will be punished. Right. Which one is right? It's she. Shall he be punished? Okay. Now, practice this type of question at your home, and thank you so much.